The residents say, as you well know, that this was an accident waiting to happen. Did you and your team supervise the refurbishment of this tower block?
Well, all refurbishment schemes and all towers that are renovated or upgraded are done to a very high specification. Care is taken. I can't answer your question immediately. There will need to be a full inquiry into why this fire started and why it spread so rapidly. The most extraordinary thing was coming here shortly after it started and seeing the flames sort of lashing the whole building. So we will need to go back to that. The advice that local authorities receive, the materials that building companies use, and whether there was any process that could have been more robust than it clearly has been. But I'm not going to speculate on that now. We will want a full and thorough inquiry. My job today is to try and support the people here who've lost their homes, to make sure that there is emergency accommodation, and to thank the North Kensington community for the incredible community spirit which has been on display for the last 12 hours.
But after a lifetime in public service in local government, do you sense that the time is called upon this kind of accommodation?
Well, there seems to be a renaissance of high-rise buildings, and I always...
Does that trouble you?
To some extent it does, and I think when we look at our estate regeneration programmes and our refurbishment programmes, we are more attracted by lower-rise buildings. They don't end in this sort of appalling tragedy that we've seen here today, or there's less chance that they will. That's not to say you won't get a fire, but a fire of this magnitude and of this severity and of this speed does suggest that high-rise buildings are not the way forward.
15 minutes, as we just reported, from the 4th floor to the top. 15 minutes.
Well, it is extraordinary. It reminds me of other fires that have spread quickly, but normally there is some sort of containment built in. So when a fire starts, although it's awful in the place it starts, you get some time to deal with the neighbouring properties. Clearly that didn't happen here, and that's why we will need to have a full investigation involving all the authorities, all the regulators, to find out if something slipped through. We can't afford another tragedy like this anywhere in London. I should just say, if I may, I'd like to thank both the Mayor of London, who's been incredibly supportive this morning, government ministers who've been on the phone, the community here. Everybody has pulled together, but sadly it's too late for some.